first thing is I cheat because I love you.
Oh,
If you ever having problems with your relationship and you want to fix them, cheat and get caught.
oh my!
Nothing fixes a relationship like getting caught cheating.
Question: is male cheating the same as female cheating? So go ahead and go ahead and give us some of your talking points there.
Yeah. Those of you guys that are watching new to this, as you guys know, we had a viral clip that went all over the internet when Kevin Samuel, shout out to him, called in and he challenged the woman on the panel, Amanda, about fairness, equality, all these things. The reason why Amanda was so jaded about that conversation was because 2 nights prior, me and her had a discussion about how men show commitment versus how women show commitment. And I was telling her that men, high value men, higher status men, absolutely have the ability to, deal with multiple women at the same time while still loving one girl. And it's not a problem, but it doesn't work the other way around. And she couldn't come to terms with that. And what I was trying to explain is that men and women are different in a lot of different regards. But another thing that we're fundamentally different on that women don't tend to understand is that men and women show their commitment differently. And what I mean by that is guys show their commitment when they're like, sharing their resources with you, putting a roof over your head, spending money on you, giving you their emotional investment, etc. These are ways that men show their commitment. It's not necessarily through fidelity. However, women show their commitment through fidelity because let's keep it real. What's the commodity that each gender brings to the table? When men bring the resources, the money, the leadership, the security to the relationship, women bring, let's keep it real, the sexuality, right? That's what they bring to the table. So your resource needs to be exclusive with that partner. So as a man, if you're providing for that one woman, then she's getting your commitment in that regard. For a woman, if she's committing to you, she's giving you her sexuality, and that's her commitment on her regard. The problem with modern day women and a lot of women that are like brainwashed from like Western ideals is they think that men show their commitment the same way that women do. And I'm here to say that is not how men show commitment. Now, with that said, only a few guys can actually execute this. This is only the top % of guys that actually can do this and get away with it and have a woman accept it. Majority of guys won't be able to do this, and they're going to have to settle for using the female lens of commitment, which is what monogamy, right? That's what monogamy is, how women show their commitment. But lower status men have to show it that way as well because they don't have the leverage of being a rare commodity to tell the chick, hey, it's my way or the highway, right? So a lot of guys have to resort to monogamy, or they could choose to be monogamous. But what I am saying is this: the man has the prerogative to be polygamous if he so chooses, if his value is high enough. And if the woman doesn't like it, too bad. Kick rocks. Because in the law of supply and demand, the rare commodity has the leverage and the rare commodity can dictate the terms. So a lot of women don't understand this because what I've always said is like women live in like a bizarre world while men live in a fact-based world. Women think, well, I should be able to get a high-value guy because I'm sugar and spice and everything nice and I deserve it. But what women don't understand is if you want this top-level guy, you're going to have to understand the negatives that come with that. Yes, you're going to get the money. Yes, you're going to get the clout. Yes, you're going to get the security. Yes, you're going to get the provisioning, etc. But the negative and the consequence of that is you got to be okay with sharing him. And a lot of women can't come to terms with that because they view commitment through their female lens because for them, they can't fathom having sex with another person, right, when they have someone at home. But women don't understand that. Men and women are different. For us, sex is not emotional like it is for them. Now, are some girls able to detach from sex? Sure. Some are. You know what I'm saying? But most women aren't. And we're talking about generalities here because we're talking about a large group of people. The exception doesn't make the rule. So my thing is this. Men could be polygamous. Women can't. The thing is that only a certain percentage of men, a small percentage, can actually execute it. So that's my take on it.
Okay, listen, so that is the opening salvo. Now, Hotep, what are your thoughts on what Myron just said? Is there any truth to that? What do you agree with, disagree with? What are your thoughts on that?
Man, Myron is all off, man. He is straight Nah, I'm playing. He's absolutely right. You know, men bring the resources and women bring the vajayjay. And food. You know, I think cooking is essential. You know, yes, I think that's the one thing that Myron did miss is, right. I need you to put that apron on with nothing underneath and
with the heels.
and bring me my meals. I only need like 2 or 3 a day. But that's essential for me. That's my love language. Food is my love language. When she thinks about me and my stomach, I think that's a beautiful place to be.
Okay. How can you still love a person and cheat if you know it hurts them?
Is 2 main things wrong with her question.
Okay.
First thing is I cheat because I love you.
Oh, explain, please. I think I know where you're going with this.
If you ever having problems with your relationship and you want to fix them, cheat and get caught.
Oh my God, real talk. Why? Explain.
Nothing fixes a relationship like getting caught cheating. Nothing. You could talk till your face turn blue, but until she catch you with another woman, she not really gonna change much.
Nope.
You gotta make her ass know she can be replaced, and she's gotta compete out here. She's gotta know that you could be gone. You see, again, as we all know, men's sexual market value increases over time while women's decreases, and she know that clock is ticking. And especially if you got a woman over the age of 25, and you can more likely get away with cheating on her because she knows her clock is ticking. So that's the first part. I cheat because I love you. Also, if I'm cheating, it doesn't mean I don't love you. I love all y'all. Women have this fleeting definition of love.
Oh, wow.
Their definition of love is some make-believe garbage created by Disney or whoever they've been watching for their whole life.
Bingo.
Have you ever go look up what love means in the dictionary?
Actually, I have not.
I just did.
Okay, what's it?
There's like I use Collins Dictionary.
Okay,
and there's 14 definitions of love, which lets you know right there, love is some bullshit. I think this might be the only word in the dictionary that has so many definitions. Why? Because nobody can pinpoint what love is. My old mantra was, love don't exist. There's no such thing as love. You got respect. You got loyalty. Right. You got infatuation. You got affection. You got pleasure. You have all these different things that people try to throw up under the umbrella of love. Now, I'm going to read some of the definitions here. The first definition, as we always know, is the primary definition of a word, is if you love someone, you feel romantically or sexually attracted to them, and they are very important to you. So, yes, I can cheat and still love you because I am romantically and sexually attracted to you, and you are important. Just not important enough for me not to cheat. Second definition, love is a very strong feeling of affection towards someone who you are romantically, sexually attracted to. Third definition, I'm going to stop at this third definition. You say that you love someone when their happiness is very important to you, so that you behave in a kind and caring way toward them. Now, we know women put that definition in there. That's definitely a definition created by women to throw inside the dictionary, right? Here's the problem. In the first 3 months of a relationship, you have something called puppy love and high amounts of infatuation. So you think you are in love with this person. Be with somebody for 5 years. Ain't no such thing as love. There's something called tolerance.
Wow.
That's all you're dealing with. Can I tolerate this person for the rest of my life? It's just level of tolerance. And then it's about understanding, right? So people say, relationships are, I tell people the first thing you have to understand is if you want to have a great relationship with someone, you have to understand that there's no such thing as love. There's only tolerance and understanding. When two men are in a relationship, and I mean this as a friendship, not that, pink boy shit. Right. And when two men are in a relationship, they're in a relationship with each other because there's an understanding.
Boom.
That's it. And there's a level of tolerance. When homeboy goes out and he can't conduct himself in public, you're not willing to tolerate his behavior. He's kicked out the club. He can't hang with the homies no more. That's how all relationships are. It's based upon tolerance and understanding. And I digress.
Get thousands of hours of content not found anywhere on patreon.com/Donovan Sharp. Link in description.